Hey everybody, Average Gamer here, and today I want to talk about wish list. These are just things that I would like to see in community warfare, faction warfare, whatever you want to call it, that I would like to see added in. First and foremost, leaderboards. I would like the functionality of separating invasion stats to scouting stats. I want to know how good I'm doing for scouting. I want to know how good I'm doing for invasion. Please. Second thing, I would love in the unit section here if also our actual leaderboard information was there for our unit. So our unit stats, where we're sitting as a unit. Like, are we sitting at 8th overall, 12th overall, 35th overall, 304,000th overall? I want to know where we're sitting, right? Players as well. I would love to know where we're sitting generally as stats. So you don't have to like summarize it here, or you can do it here as well, where it's everyone's scouting stats or everyone's invasion stats. Right? I mean, there's already the room here. Tons of room here. I would love to see that. Loyalty rewards. I would love to see those change a little bit too. So, for example, right now, if I am obviously FRR, and I'm going to go into the map here, if I go to Hot Springs and I lose, or I win, my loyalty points go to the FRR and the FRR only. Because you're FRR, right? I feel that should be changed up a little bit. So, I feel if you fight on a planet not of your own faction, so for example, as a FRI, fight on anyone else in the Inner Spheres planet in defense of the clan warfare, or the clan wars, if I do that, then theoretically, if I lose, all 6 of my loyalty points, I know that's a lot, all 6 of those loyalty points should go to the FRR. Because I lost. I should not get rewarded in any sort of way for fighting on a Steiner planet if I lost, right? So the 6 loyalty points I get go to the FRR, and that's it. Now, if I win and I get 28, we'll say, loyalty points, then that should change up a little bit. Since I won, that's a positive spin, right? That's a positive look at how I'm doing as a pilot, and it reflects positively on the FRR, right? So I drop, and there's a bunch of Steiner players, which has happened. 3 Steiner players, and I drop in as the FRR guy, and you can tell they're just looking at me like, the fuck is this guy doing here? It's like, well, I'm not going up against Karita. Fuck, I had 2 2-8s over there. And I played against them like 5 times tonight, and I fucking lost every match. I'm not going back there again tonight. That happened, by the way. Today's Sunday. Yeah, it happened a whole bunch of times. Long story short, 5 losses, really hard losses. Griffin 2 ends, fuck them. Got a couple kills. Didn't win any though, but got a couple kills. So, needless to say, I go and play some Steiner, and we win. I roll some fuckers. I just take out Ghost Bear, fucking roll them, kick some ass on the Steiner planet. We win. We get 100 loyalty points. So instead of that 100 loyalty points going just to the FRR, I think it should be split up. I think it should go 25 to the FRR. Sorry, 75 to the FRR, and then 25 to Steiner. So I think it should be a 75-25 split, where 75% of my victory loyalty points go towards my faction, but 25% of whatever loyalty points I get in a victory go towards the reputation, my reputation, of that faction as a reward, right? Being like, hey, you fought on a Steiner planet, therefore you get those reward points, 25% of them to Steiner. I'd love to see that. It would make you kind of not be like, okay, well, I'm going to grind until I get to like level 12, 13, and fuck. I mean, if you don't play Invasion, where you get like 2,000-3,000 loyalty points in a match, it can be a very long grind, very, very long grind. So keep that in mind, right? So that's one thing I would like to see changed. Second thing I'd like to see changed, and one of the guys in my unit mentioned this, and I really thought a lot about it, and I agree with him. There should be a heavy / assault mode, where there's a minimum tonnage for your mech of 75 tons, or even a minimum of 65 tons, maximum 100 tons, and it should be some sort of basically assault or capture and hold style, right? Where the defenders have to defend a specific base or location on a map that is crucial to the war effort. So, for example, or even an escort mission, right? Got a couple heavies, two assaults, whatever. They have to escort something from A to B, right? So the defenders are escorting something to help secure. Help, even the long tom gun. There you go. The long tom gun itself, it has to be escorted, right? So not only do you have to get 90%, I mean, this thing's OP, right? It's an idea. You then have to escort this fucking gun as well, right? From A to B. Or you have to escort the forward observers that are going to be spotting the drop ships for the invasion mode. So you have to escort you have like, I don't know, 6 FOBs, the forward observers, and at least 3 of them have to make it to the other side of the map. So that's the attackers, right? Or even the defenders. That's where you can have 4 modes there, right? There's invasion, counterattack, because there's the dropship, and then there's defense, right? So there's defending both of them. So you got 3 modes right there. One's defense, then you have invasion and and then counterattack, because they have to secure the drop zone, right? So you can get 3 different modes in there right away. That'd be pretty good. So that would also bring in a heavy and an assault mode as well, right? Which would be pretty fun. So it's an escort / grindy mode, and people get to have their jollies on with their heavy mechs too. I mean, come on, 400 tons of mech, 8 mechs sitting there at 100 tons each, just beating the flying fuck out of each other. Come on, how would that not be fun, right? So there you go. That's an idea. Plus, can you imagine 4 100-ton direwolves with jump jets? And you're sitting there in, 2 maulers and 2 king crabs, and you're sitting there going, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to flank to the right of this building over here. We're going to move down this culvert over here, and then we're going to be able to hit them where their convoy is going to be. So we're going to hit their convoy where they're most susceptible to us, ambushing them. As you make that plan, all of a sudden these 4 fucking direwolves come up over a hill with jump jets and just start fucking pounding the shit out of you. Why? Because one of them fucking saw you. Because fucking 100 tons, hard to fucking hide. So that's an idea. That would be a fun idea. But some sort of heavy / assault mode would be good. Now most people are going to say, well, that's invasion. No. Invasion is an all-out fighting mode. It's the main mode, right? Now if you had 2 secondary modes, one with just heavy and assaults, then one with just mediums and scouts. Or lights. There you go. Which is what we already have, right? So that'll be something kind of fun to do, and I would love to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much my little wish list. I've been talking for about 8 minutes now. In the comments below, please leave a comment as to what you would like to see in faction warfare. Now, when I say that, I don't mean like I would like to see it fucking working. I would like to see the fact that we would get more fucking money. It's like, no, I'm talking modes, features, and no, a bug is not a feature. A feature is not a bug either. I'm talking about it's actual something you'd like to see. A new mode for heavies and assaults, maybe. Leaderboard options. Modifications to the leaderboards. Changes to the, the contract pages. Anything like that. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.